Today's video is very exciting. I'm talking about why invest in real estate. If you've been considering investing in real estate, I'm going to share some reasons that it may be beneficial for you to go ahead and invest in real estate. So let's dive right in. Real estate definitely has some unique advantages. We are going to talk about those today, and I'm going to share what has worked for me as far as investing in real estate. All right, reason number one, and I'm sure you can guess what this is, it is cash flow. Real estate can definitely create cash flow for you. I know I've seen this with my own investment properties and the property that I live in as well. If you're looking to create semi-passive income, real estate is a great avenue to do that. If you invest in real estate and do a buy and hold strategy, then you are creating cash flow every single month from tenants that you have in your rental property. With that cash flow you are collecting, you can start to pay off the mortgage. You can make your HOA payments every single month. If you have an HOA, it can pay for expenses for the property. You can pay for your taxes and your insurance. And once you've paid for those expenses, any extra that you have can provide for your lifestyle or can go into another investment or in savings, whatever it is that you want. And if you're thinking, Tiffany, I don't know if I can make that much from real estate, maybe $100 extra a month. And that may be the case. When I started out, I was making maybe $200 extra a month on my rental property. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but the thing is, you're creating that cash flow every single month, that $200. And over time, you're paying off the mortgage. So once you do pay off the mortgage, then that cash flow is drastically going to increase because you won't have a mortgage payment. And when we are investing, especially in real estate, we want to keep that long-term mindset. That is going to make a really big difference. That is how I have looked at investing in real estate. I know that if I keep the property for a longer term, then I will be able to pay that off and increase my cash flow. And I've actually been able to do that with 2 of my properties. I've paid off 2 mortgages, so that drastically increased my cash flow. And if you're thinking, I'm not sure I want to buy an investment property, you can utilize real estate in another way. You can get roommates in your current place and start creating cash flow that way. They can help pay your own mortgage, your own expenses. And yes, it does take some sacrifice on your part. You may be doing a few extra dishes or something might get broken that you need to replace. But honestly, for me, it's been worth it to create that extra cash flow by having roommates. And a side benefit that has happened is not only am I increasing my cash flow, but I've made some really good friends. There are a group of 5 of us that I've been roommates with at one point or another, and we have been friends for about 20 years. And we are still friends today. We have a group text going on and we take trips together. So you don't have to just think, oh, I have to have a roommate and they're going to be terrible, because that may not be the case. You can find really good people that you may end up becoming best friends with. And the second reason on why to invest in real estate is because you can leverage other people's money. You don't have to pay for an entire property out of pocket. You don't have to have that $600,000 up front in order to buy a property. You can leverage other people's money. You can have a down payment, so a 20% down payment, and then you can leverage the bank's money. You can take out a mortgage, and that way you are still getting this $600,000 home, or how much ever it is, and you're getting it for a fraction of the cost for 20%. Or if you're even moving into the property and getting roommates, you can put down as little as 3%. That is a great advantage of real estate because you don't have to have that full amount in order to make that initial investment. And by doing that, you can increase your investments. You can buy one property, and since you only put a percentage down, you can quickly save up for another property and put that 20% down on a second property and then have even more cash flow, and then build that up even more, save up for another down payment, do it for a third property, and continue on. So real estate is an amazing way to invest your money because you don't need that full investment amount. And then reason number 3 is appreciation. If you are planning to hold those properties for the long term, they are definitely going to appreciate in value. They're going to go up in value over time. And then when you are ready to sell, you can sell that for more, way more than you bought it for. For all of my properties, I have seen them appreciate over time. And one of my properties actually doubled within about 5 years, which is a very short time frame. And I ended up selling that property. And if you want more details about why I chose to do that, I have another video about that. I will leave a link above. You can check that out later on. But you're not just investing in real estate for the cash flow. It's also because those properties are going to appreciate. You're going to receive more value from those properties over the long term. And then reason number 4 on why to invest in real estate is because of diversification. If you want to invest your money in different assets, then real estate is a great way to help you diversify, to have another asset. If you want to be investing in the stock market, but you're thinking, I don't want to have all my money in the stock market in case it does go down for quite a while and you still need income. You can definitely diversify by investing in real estate as well. That's actually what I've chosen to do. I invest in real estate and buy and hold properties and also in the stock market. That way I have a little more diversification rather than just keeping all of my money in the stock market. That can really help to spread your risk and protect against stock market volatility, the ups and downs of the stock market that is going to happen. And speaking of the stock market, if you're not completely sold on real estate or you do want to do both, I have a free masterclass about investing in the stock market. I will leave a link below in the description. You can click on that link and check out the free masterclass. Reason number 5 on why to invest in real estate is because of tax benefits. Investing in real estate gives you tax deductions. For example, you can write off the mortgage interest that you pay every single time with your mortgage payment. You can also depreciate things that you've bought for your properties. For example, if you've bought a new furnace or a new water heater, things like that, you can depreciate those on your taxes. So real estate provides that nice tax benefit. And then reason number 6 on why to invest in real estate is because of the control and flexibility that you have. When you own your own investment properties, you can make the decisions on who lives in your property, how much you charge for rent. No one else is regulating that for you. You have control over that. And you have flexibility as well. You get to choose the lender that you work with. You get to choose how much you want to put down. You get to choose if you want to take out a mortgage or not. No one is making you invest in real estate in a certain way. And there are plenty of properties out there to invest in. And investing in real estate is not going to a 9-to-5 job. If you have a 9-to-5 job, you're expected to show up usually Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and take your lunch break at a certain time. And you have to make sure that you ask for vacation days. But with real estate, you have so much flexibility. You aren't at the property 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. You can set the time when you want to show the property. And yes, of course, there are going to be things that come up that are unexpected that you'll need to take care of, but that is not a 40-hour work week. So if you're able to invest in real estate and continue to build up your real estate portfolio, you would be able to quit your 9-to-5 job and just manage your properties and have a lot more flexibility with your time. And if you're thinking that sounds like a lot of work, of course you can hire a property management company and you would take a little less cash flow and pay your property management company to manage things for you. I personally like managing my properties myself. I do have the time to do that, and I am pretty particular about who I let move into my properties. I just like having more control over my properties and creating that extra cash flow for myself. And one day I may change my mind and decide I don't want to spend as much time on my properties. We'll see what happens in the future. And then reason number 7 on why to invest in real estate is because it can be a hedge against inflation. As we've seen recently, inflation rates have been out of control. And honestly, because of that, rent prices have increased. So I've been able to receive even more cash flow from my rentals because of inflation. And not only that, my properties are continuing to appreciate even more. So just yet another reason to invest in real estate. And then reason number 8 on why to invest in real estate, and this one is really exciting, is because it can help you achieve financial freedom so much sooner. That benefit alone is amazing. Like I mentioned before, you can just start very small with your first property, have a little bit of cash flow, save up that extra cash flow, and then once you have enough for another down payment, you can invest in another property with that down payment, create even more cash flow, continue to build that up, and continue to invest in real estate and just build up your cash flow over time. And one of the reasons I do like investing in the stock market and real estate together is because I've been able to pull out some of my stock market investments and put that toward a down payment on one of my properties. So you can do both together, but you can also choose to only focus on real estate and still be successful with that. Comment below and tell me, are you going to invest in real estate? And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who has an interest in real estate, and hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you want to see even more amazing content from me, make sure and check out the videos on the side of the screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.